One of the things that I love about the FLSun V400 is this 7-inch touchscreen display. It makes configuration and use of this printer much easier because the display is large, easy to use, and it's quite responsive. Let's get into it. So this is basically your home screen. Here, you can home the print head. You can also set your temperature. So if you're about to get started on a print and you want to heat the bed and heat the nozzle, you can hit PLA, ABS, PETG, or Flex for TPU and whatnot. Hitting PLA, you'll see that the nozzle is starting to heat up, as is the bed. You can also control these individually by selecting to turn them on or off, so that way you can only heat one at the time. If for whatever reason you're not ready to print, hitting cool down, you can shut the whole system down and it'll start to cool off. Of course, you can also edit your temperatures accordingly using this quick up and down menu system. In the actions menu, you can move the print head, you can extrude, retract, load, unload. You can also set the temperature so that way when you're loading and unloading filament, it's easy because it's all in one display. You can also change the distance of how much material you want to extrude and at what speed. You can also change the fan setting accordingly. You can say some macros, disable the motors, check the console, and turn on and off the light. And of course, in this situation here too, you can turn off the FLSun logo. I don't know why you'd want to do that though. Here in the configuration menu is where you can do your bed leveling. You can calibrate, do a bed mesh, etc. You can set the limits, play with the input shaper. I'm not touching that. Change your network settings. In the system, you can see various version numbers. You can also restart the screen, restart the firmware, do a reboot, system shutdown. And in settings is where you can play with all the settings for the printer, like setting the time, and not the time, but doing 24-hour clock, change the inputs, etc. Heading back to any previous screen is quite easy. Just hit the back button. But if you want to go all the way back home, hit the home button. Now let's get into configuration. And finally, in the print menu, it's quite easy. If you have any stored prints, you can quickly sort your list and start a print. And when you have a print going, this is the menu that you're presented with. You have your temperatures, you have your XYZ axis locations, you have how fast the print is going, how much it is extruding, the fan speed, you have how much time has elapsed, and you also have print speed as well. At the bottom, you can pause a print, cancel a print, you can do some fine tuning if you need to, and you can also control the printer still from here as well. So if you want to turn off lights, set the temperatures, change the fans, etc., you can do it right from here. And every once in a while, we all have a print that goes awry, and you might have a mess of whatever, or you just need to stop it in an emergency. You got this emergency stop button right here, and it'll stop a print right where it is. And that's the FLSun V400 touchscreen in a nutshell. It's one of my favorite things about this printer. If you're interested in the V400, there are links in my bio for purchase, so go check it out.